here. There you go, you guys. Now everything we say is being recorded and you can do whatever you want with it. So welcome everybody. I'm so glad you're here. And I know there's a few more people that want to jump on from Denmark and Spain and maybe South Africa as well. I know one of them's in flight, Trin, so safe travels to you. But I do want to welcome everybody. And I have, first of all, I want to bring up some new enrollments because your team, Hannah, they don't know how to quiet down. And it's really hard to slow anybody down when we have such an exciting thing to offer. So I know I'm going to murder these names and I really should just put them in the chat so somebody can say them right, but I'm going to try. Okay. So in fact, it was just this last week that Vivi Berkenoy, I probably said that wrong, is from Denmark and sponsored by Helle Holman, also of Denmark. Congratulations. And Lars Paulsen came in as a leader from Denmark, sponsored by Madsen Klaus Nordman from Spain. And I know I'm going to mess this one up. Dahl Zelena and Enya came in as a leader in Denmark or upgraded. And that's from Jetta Trill. And Martin Hoiby upgraded to leader from Jetta. This does not surprise me. The young lady is on a roll. And is there anyone else? Did I miss anybody? Are you aware of anybody else that is, these are new people that have come in or have upgraded? No, but that's really good because they all see the vision here. So the other thing I want to bring up, in fact, I'm going to screen share for this so that you guys can see this. I'm sure you're aware that there is a playbook for our APL Go team. And it is, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and I'll put you guys have it. It's in the guides in our Facebook team, but this is what it looks like when you get in there, and it has all of these, items that you can actually print out and, put them in your own playbook if you want or have access to them. But each one of these headers up here has information below them. The one that we go to, a lot of people go to the most are the scripts that are in there. And you can always, always, always change it to your own wording. But what I like about these is almost every single one of these are in PDF form and they can be translated over to Danish at your will. So use those however you want. I'm going to go ahead and put in the chat. I went ahead and let's see, what did I do with this? Geez, I made a bit.ly link for that, and that's not the bit.ly link. Let me see if I can put it on here. I think that was, it was the last thing I copied. Oh, it was still in my fingertip, you guys. Okay, so here's the playbook. And I really encourage anybody that comes in, has been in for a while, or anybody that is new, that they're given that link and also put into our Facebook page so that they can see what it is that we're doing to help build their business. And I went ahead and I also added that to our team visionaries. I know you guys probably noticed I changed it from my Alaska Camp Chair crew over to APL Go team visionaries, because that's where this team started from, was from here on down, it's APL Go team visionaries. And I went ahead and put that guide, the APL Go playbook, into the guides on that one as well. Now, am I in there all the time? No, because I send most of the stuff to our messenger thread that is on Facebook, or things that need to be transferred over to the, now I'm starting to say DK, you guys, to the Danish one. It goes over to the Danish thread, but everything can be found in Facebook. So here's what I know you all came here for today. And thanks to Renee, and this is a good thing, I have been, at first I looked at this and I thought, oh my gosh, what? this VAT that you're being, that can't be happening. And then I found out that it was kind of a backstory to this. And you know, Renee, our thread on that email is like 19 emails, right? Going back and forth. And then I was really concerned about it from day one. And it's been bugging me, it's been eating at me. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go into the Danish guide to VAT, that website. I'm going to go into the Fair Trade, the Worldwide Trade Guide, and the consolidated version of the Treaty on the Functioning of European Union. I did not stop until I found my answer. And you're right that in some respects, the VAT that is charged through fair trade should not be charged from country to country, because yours comes from Germany to Denmark. There shouldn't be a 25% on there. And then when I dug deeper, and you're not gonna like this, Denmark is and you guys are already aware of this, it was something I had to learn. Denmark is the highest in the entire world for taxes. I mean, you guys not only get banged up for the 25% VAT, but your taxes are 55%. What is the upside of that? Can somebody tell me? Your healthcare is taken care of. There's no homeless. There's something. What's the upside of that?
We are the most happy people in the world. You know that.
Okay, I'm moving to Denmark if that's the case. Wow, that is just amazing. So I've got all this in my head, and last night, I'm telling you, I couldn't go to bed, I couldn't go to sleep until I looked through section Article 216 of, gosh, what was it? The consolidated version of the Handbook of the Trades. I just had to figure this out. And so what I came up with, and it's not me saying it, it's what is legally there, is I did, as you know, I did a little bit of research on this, and it helped getting that email from Jetta regarding the knowledge that VAT should not be charged within the countries of the EU as part of the Fair Trade Act between the countries. However, I found some stipulations to that, and that's what kind of got me, ugh. So the VAT is a sales tax that applies to the purchase of most goods and services. You guys already know this. I'm just doing this for it to be recorded, and must be collected and submitted by the merchant to the Denmark Government Review Department. Denmark's VAT rate of 25% ranks as one of the 10 highest VAT rates in the world. Countries that are similar to those VAT include Iceland at 26%. So you guys aren't the highest, but you're right up there. So with all that being said, what I found was APL Go is required to put that 25% VAT on there unless you are a business that can actually take that VAT and do a reverse VAT. So between, and Jan knows exactly what I'm talking about. So here's what I did. I don't want to say scrounge up for you guys, but I'm telling you, I don't stop till it stops. I'm going to put this in the chat. Did all that come up there? Yeah. The 3 websites that I went to and read till I couldn't read anymore. I read till it put me to sleep, actually. But I got what I needed. So here's the bottom line, you guys. We know there's about 6,000 people ready to come in Europe into APL Go. We know that. And we as leaders have been kind of holding back and not really promoting or wanting to even get the brand APL Go out there, but somebody jumped the gun. And if Ron was on here, I'd go, thank you, Ron. So we know that those people are ready to come in, and you know, in order for these countries to experience a great building of APL Go, I feel that they need to have the infrastructure there, and they need to have the support that not only I can do, but you know, there'll be a whole system there set up for you guys. So there's going to be a significant time period before Denmark or a lot of the European countries are put into the mix, because there are like 6 other countries right now that are in line. But here's the thing, according to what we've seen in other countries, and you guys know this, and I'm not going to give you any hype, it's going to be worth the wait. You guys are the first, and I'm at the top of that, and you guys are down there. They're going to be placed in there somewhere, whether they come in from you guys or somebody else. But and I'm, like I said, I'm not here to talk about any hype, but I've already seen the results from other countries that are coming in, and I was completely shocked when I saw a lot of that. The team from Vietnam wound it up under me. I was floored. And they're coming in droves, like 200, 250 in a day, or 500 in a week. It's just crazy. So I've seen the results, and these few thousand people, I don't want to say it's few thousands, almost 10,000 people that want to come in by several different leaders. And we don't know them. We haven't even reached out to them, because we don't want them to sit and wait and wait and wait, because some leaders won't. But we've got you guys. And even more important than having you guys sitting and waiting, I have the one that I don't ever want to pat myself on the back, or, you know, say, hey, I did this, I did that. It's been a team effort. But as you guys know, I've not stopped one time to think, oh, I'll get to that later. I help you as quickly as I can. Granted, it took a while to get this, because I waited for information from Tina. I waited for information from Cowrie. I waited for information from the head guy in the EU. And, you know, they're all telling me, well, we're not ready for that. And I said, I'm sorry, I've got a team. We're ready. So it may be a waiting period, but as I've said before, it's going to be worth the wait. So I would say we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to keep building what we're building, because here's the good news part of that. And Renee, you already have a good following on this. You already have a website set up. You already have things on. I'm not saying you're not the only one. I'm pretty sure Yetta does too. Excuse me. But I know some things can't be said in Denmark yet. You don't want things to get out there too wild in Denmark yet, because they'll hold APL Go back from even getting started, right? Just like they did in South Korea and Vietnam. So we want to be able to be the beginning of that infrastructure that's there. So you guys couldn't be in a better spot. And we just need to keep staying active. Now, I know some people aren't slowing down at all in Denmark, Spain, South Africa. They're not going to slow down. They're going to keep that going. So you guys are the beginning. I didn't know this. I mean, I kind of thought it, but Kari said, Sherry, you've got that team, just keep going. But there're going to be some moments where, you know, they're not going to have the support that they need. And I said, whoa, then you don't know me, Kari. And he goes, I guess I don't. And he doesn't. We don't talk that often. But Tina and Kelly do know me. And I do basically the same thing Tina does. I don't take no for an answer. And I try to find as quickly as I can a solution. So if it takes people just sitting back and waiting and doing their 40 per month to stay active, then so be it. But there's others that are like Yetta, that she is not slowing down. and she is, I have to say, she is sponsoring people in the United States that really helps with that as well. So we'll is there any question on this? Not knowing if I can answer any of those, but is that a little bit of relief?
But I don't get this that you said. I know if I buy something from my company with the VAT from Germany or inside EU, I don't have to pay the VAT because I
That's
have a
true.
company. So
Yep.
that's the thing we need to register. But then the APL Go have to have this number, this VAT number from us before they can send it without the VAT.
Well, now there's a thought, there's a solution there. If indeed APL Go can get that VAT number,
Yeah.
I knew there was a reason why we're doing this on here. So I'm going to do, let me go down to the bottom of my notes here and have APL Go check on getting that VAT merchant number, right?
But Renee, then you can only have it like this if it's for sale. If it's for your own use, you have to pay the VAT.
Yeah, but that's I only buy the drops for som vareprøver.
Yeah.
For yourself?
Yes. No. That's if I'm the consumer, I have to pay the tax. But in the official, we just buy them for samples for future customers.
Okay.
But if it's for our own use, we have to pay the VAT.
And here's the other question I have. Because you have a business, and I know Jan has one as well. If you have a business, can your business actually buy the product? But I know you can't resell it.
Yeah. We can buy the product, but not for the reselling, because then we have to add the VAT on.
Okay, but I don't know if that answered my question though. Can your Baldoni business, can that be what is buying the product and then you don't get charged VAT?
Yes.
Is that a way that you might want to go forward? Or
that will be a solution to go forward, but that also require new people to also get this VAT number. And I know, for example, for Hannah, she don't have this VAT number anymore, and this for some people it's a little bit not complicated to get it, but there can be something where they don't want it because of some social things. Yeah.
I
But
get
for
that.
For me, it will be like, okay, I will go. I will go on to. It was also. I feel it like I was. Hvordan siger man? Bondefanget. I was trapped.
Like you were stuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I was feeling like I was trapped in this because of this. Hey, now suddenly we start to growing, and then okay, we forgot to make VAT. For me, it was like APL Go. It's not professional if they don't know what they're dealing with.
You know what? You got a good point there that they were not aware, because in the beginning, you guys were all through our American site.
Yeah.
And then that was when South Korea, Vietnam came on, they made all of those, because you guys, your first order was literally through our American site. And then after that, it started showing up as your own, because when I went into Hannah's back office and saw that you guys had HPY and all that other stuff, I'm like, wait a minute, what? So that's when that wound up. They had to have contacted APL Go and said, hey, you guys have this coming in here. You need to have, they need to attach the VAT onto the invoice. And that's as far as I got. So, but if I go back to, and Sergey's not gonna, it's not him that does this, it's his people that work in that department. And I think I want to start with Tina because she's my sponsor, but man, I want to go right up to the guy at the EU, where in fact, do I have it on here? Latin America, Africa, no. I have his email in my email. He's not on here. Is go right to him and ask him to, and I'm going to put I'm not going to put a time on it, but I do want to put on there that this is time sensitive because it's the beginning of the month. People are placing their orders. And is it possible for APL Go to get a VAT merchant number so that it coincides with the fair trade between countries? That's what I'm asking for, right?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
we're not done with this.
No. And it was also that, for example, I know that you say, oh, it's so cheap because it's only less than $1 for each drop. But actually, the dollar and the euro is 15% higher. And then if we also have to add 25%,
I agree.
then it's 40%. Then it's really not cheap.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Okay,
And
the idea was completely out for a normal consumer. That's completely out.
How are they doing this? And it just blows me away. How are they doing this in Russia? They've got the same prices. I don't know if they have a VAT,
They
but
probably use their currency, the rubles.
yes, they do. They do.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it better for you guys to be paid in Corona? Is that what you're saying?
No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just say that for us, these drops are not that cheap as it is for you, because
Right, so
when we pay the VAT, we pay 40% more than you do.
So it's
and
15.
It even sent from Germany. You have it sent from Germany to the States, and there's a lot of. Why is it so much more expensive for us than it is for the American market?
Yeah, ours is coming directly from Moldova. I wonder if yours should be coming direct from Moldova.
Probably, but I just see that it's sent from Germany.
Yeah, so it's 15% tax.
No, 15%. That's the
higher price.
The difference about the euro and the dollar, because this is the same price in dollar and euro, but the currency is 15% change.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I had that sentence right. And then on top of that, you've got the 25% VAT. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm going to, and I might bypass the EU. I need to talk to whoever Cowrie has in charge for the financing, making sure I get to the right person, because I don't like to beat around the bush. And I know I have to go through channels, but I like to start higher at the top.
Yeah, that's a good solution. Good strategy.
Yeah, and being corporate director, I have the ability to be able to do that. Now, I know as soon as we launch here in the United States, they're going to change it from, let's say, corporate director to national director. Okay, you guys, all you over there and all the people here and myself doing what we're doing, I figure somebody's going to be national director on this team before I am. That would be really wonderful, but I'm doing everything I can to get there. Yeah. So
here about the prices in the US, is your price, is that also including VAT?
we don't have VAT.
You don't have VAT?
No, not at all.
Okay. We move to you.
No, what we have is, in fact, here in Alaska, and you're not going to like this, we have no taxes at all. We none, zero. So we have property tax. They have a city tax, like 3% on food and goods like that. But I live outside of the city limit, up in the mountains. So anything that comes to me from APL Go is zero tax. Anything I get on Amazon is zero tax. Okay, but the rest of the world, the rest of the United States, they have, they may have 9% city tax, but then they've got 11% state tax, and then they have their federal taxes on top of that. We have none of that here, except a 3% city tax. So sometimes theirs winds up being 40%. So, and a lot of people move to Alaska, Idaho, I think it's Idaho, it might be Montana, and Oregon to be in those states that don't have tax. I live here, I never knew nothing about anything about taxes when I first moved up here. I couldn't have cared less, but it's a nice benefit. So you guys, I'm on your side. I'm rooting for you. And here's where I know it's going to make a difference is when APL Go has Denmark on the radar and they're ready to be bringing in all these people. You can bet your bottom dollar those dollars are going to change to benefit people in Denmark, all over the European nations. You can bet it will. So, and how long do we have to wait? I don't know, but they're looking at 6 different places right now. And I know you guys are on the radar because we're making it happen.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm excited. And even Kari, he says, geez, Sherry, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Why are you texting me? Because I'm busy. I got a team in Denmark that I love.
That's your spirit.
Yeah. So anyway, so Hannah, I am shocked that you're even on here. Little lady, you need to go to bed. And is there anything else you want to talk about? I wrote my notes on here. I'm gonna go to as high as I possibly can, and I'll be fighting for you. But just know, if we can get APL Go to get that merchant VAT number, fantastic. But just know you guys are in an incredible spot, and just stay active. Whatever you gotta do, stay active. I can't believe how big this team has grown.
Yeah.
Yeah, not having what the rest of us have here in the United States, you guys are doing amazing. Except you do have Happy. By the way, did you guys see the replay of that the Tuesday overview that we did when we were in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
They literally had, I should probably turn the recording off, but they literally had to pull me out of the shower to go do that because I thought we were done. So we're doing this overview, and I had a Happy like 5 minutes before I went into the shower, and I get out of the shower and I come out, and of course I got my clothes on, obviously, but I wasn't ready for a webinar and my hair's all wet and everything. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I couldn't stop smiling. Is that what Happy does to you guys?
I feel nothing with this Happy, but maybe I'm born happy.
Well, wait a minute. If you say Denmark has the happiest people in the world, then you're already happy. But I'm telling you, my jaws hurt from smiling so much.
Wow.
Okay, that's great.
It didn't make me feel lightheaded, and it didn't taste earthy either. It had a really good taste to it. Somebody said it tasted like dirt, and no way. It tasted really good. I can't remember what it was, but
Maybe
anybody else using it?
Maybe there's something different in yours than in ours, because
No.
it's not tasting so good.
They all come
They have the
from
same.
they all come from Moldova, but did it have kind of a taste of pineapple something? It was definitely sweet.
No. I would not
No?
say
No.
no.
Renee, is
No, I
anything gonna
don't.
make you smile?
I don't remember how it was tasted. It was not that good.
Huh?
But that's the only one which is not having a good taste. The only one.
And
From
I
my point of
liked
view.
it, but it's supposed to be for, helping people with immunity as well. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
It should
okay,
be
so
helpful.
is there anything else you guys want to bring up? You've got the playbook there. You've got things that you can translate over into Danish. I'm here for you all the time.
We know that.
You know that
You're so good.
it's so nice
No.
to be here on this call because I can feel your spirit again. So thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so well. I love this. You guys, I literally live for this. And people go, well, do you ever sleep? I said, yeah, between noon and 4. I mean, midnight and 4. And then during the day when it slows down, if I want, I take a nap or I go take a walk. Right now it's snowing like crazy, but I'll go walk in the snow if I have to. So anything else, anybody? This is wonderful. Oh, and hey, Yana, there you are from Spain. I see you down there.
The cat.
Anything
Yeah.
else?
I have nothing.
Me neither.
I'm glad to see your smiling faces. Keep doing what you're doing. Renee, is your circus that starts back up in March?
Now I start with something next week for 10 days, but then we're going to be in the Easter in April.
Okay, and okay, and the other thing I was going to bring up, and it's probably won't work well with you guys, are coupons, because you pay so much already. Having a coupon probably isn't something you want to do yet. Let's wait until for coupons, like buy one get one free for your customers. You guys can do what you want with your stash, you know what I mean, with the products that you have. But I'm starting to privately through my team do coupons, and I did make a Canva coupon sheet. And if you guys want that, I can send it over to you just to look at it.
Yeah.
For
yeah,
future reference. Okay, I'll do that.
It'd be nice. Yeah.
Oh, and we also have a new slide deck from yesterday. Just what you wanted to know, right, Renee?
Yeah, I love slide decks.
Okay, so this is a slide deck that it's all brand new, updated. Julia Flynn Weary put it together. Some of them I thought, in my opinion, were too busy. When it's too busy, you just kind of like, people look at things differently. So so there's only one slide in there, and it's almost the first slide that comes up that shows all the things that people that may be stopping them from doing something like this. And there's like 25 different little bullet points on there. I'm like, whoa. But we can change anything on there because I have the slide deck in Canva. And that's the way we are sending things back and forth with each other. So I will have that available for you guys with the script that comes with it. And you can just change that to Danish. Okay. Yeah. And here's the other thing. As long as we don't talk about money, we're good. Any of that can go on I would say an unlisted. Actually, in Denmark, you don't even want to make them public yet until you guys the product is completely licensed, right, Hannah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. I'm thinking. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Not for me.
Well, it's nice to see your wonderful faces, and I know it's about 10:30 at night there now.
No, 9:30, 9:40.
Oh, it's 9:30. Okay. So, we can talk for another hour. No, I'm just kidding. You guys have a really good rest of your night. And Hannah, you know what? I love you. You're no excuses. You're here. I love it.
Great.
You guys.
Okay. See you then.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye.
I'll get that slide deck over to you as soon as I get one. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye, Renee. Bye, Jan. Bye, Hannah. Bye,
Bye.
Donna. Bye-bye.